Here in number 4, we have another rational function. I'm going to write this in factored form first, just so I can get a better view of what's going on here. So the first thing I see is that we have a whole at x equals -1. So we have a whole at x equals -1. We also have a vertical asymptote at x equals 1. So we know there's a whole at x equals 1, and we know we have infinite discontinuity at x equals 1. So let's see what's happening around -1. So we know from the left side of -1, so let's see, the limit as x approaches -1 from the left side. So let's see, let's say I check -2, that would work. That could approach something like -1 over -3. So if I'm checking the limit as x approaches -1 from the right side of f of x, sorry, this should have said of f of x up there as well. So let's say I'm approaching -1 from the right side. I can try 0. I would have 1 over -1. So the limit as x approaches -1 does not exist. Also, if I plug in -1 into this function, f of -1 would be 0 over -2, which is 0. It does not exist, or it does not equal our limit that does not exist. So this has both jump discontinuity at x equals -1 because our left and right hand limits don't exist. And we've also got infinite discontinuity at x equals 1 because of our vertical asymptotes. So we have to keep in mind that sometimes there can be more than one type of discontinuity within one function. So we have to check all possibilities.